Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is the Queen of Wands. Okay. Oops. And I'm gonna be doing a reading. It's a twin flame reading. It's a sexual one. so all the kids under 18, they're not supposed to be on my channel watching this. I think there's a new law now. I don't know, YouTube has been putting some restrictions, so and I agreed to the fact that children under 18, they will not receive any form of videos from me, at least, you know. So this reading is gonna be a twin flame reading for how they feel about you sexually and their attraction, level of attraction for you, all right, at this time. And I'm going to divide them in three categories. So maybe if you want, you can pick card A, B, or C, and then we go from there. Okay. So that I shuffled already, and I'm going to shuffle three different decks, and one is the psychic tarot reading, and one is the Italian one. I don't have the oh gosh, I don't know the name on this one, but it's an Italian deck, and the Doreen Virtue decks. Okay, so that's how it's going to be, and I'm going to put the camera down, and we're going to start right away. Here we are. Okay, so let's get here. See that? Okay, good. So I'm gonna like I said, it's gonna be three different rows, okay? So it's gonna be 1, 2. This is like their sexual desires, or how they feel about you in general, but they would never tell you, or their dreams about the ideal woman. Yeah, that can be another thing to consider. And then I'm gonna get these cards over here. These cards are a bit, I'm not very fond of them because they're all with fairies and unicorns, and it's a bit like like a La La Land, a fantasy land, but it goes well with this reading today anyway. So I hope you guys are doing great. I don't know how your the full moon affected on you, but to me, actually, I'm amazingly surprised because it went amazingly great. I usually get like very in a bad shape every year around this time when the full moon happens, especially in Cancer. I'm a Cancer myself, so but this time had a different impact on me. I guess, you know, I have progressed with my personal healing, I guess. So I feel better. Yeah, much better. And because when you're not feeling well, you're not willing to interact with people. You're not willing to be part of a community, you know, helping others and helping yourself. And let's just put this down. And yeah, so let me see what else. So A, B, C, okay? Let's take this guy here. I wonder if I should add more. I'm gonna add also the romantic cards here. Make it quick. Sorry. So is there fantasies about you, the ideal woman, right? That's what we're in their dreams. Usually in reality, that's not the one they end up with, but you know. And I think and they see you, since it's a twin flame reading, soulmate, twin flame, doesn't matter. Put this here. And I think I'm going to add also these cards here, and we're almost done, folks. Okay? And somebody can do the timestamp for me. I would highly appreciate that, if I don't end up doing it. Okay. There we go. Thank you so much for your patience. So, like I said, this is going to be A, B, and C, okay? Okay, so let's start with the first one. We got, oh wow, this is prosperity begins. So, on a sexual level, he's physically attracted to you. He sees you as somebody who actually has a very solid body, like a big trunk here, but not in the sense that he finds you like a very strong person, strong personality, with a solid body. He finds you like physically capable to do anything you put your mind to. So you actually can perform anything that you put your mindset to. This is what he's saying. The physicality is like whatever you put your mind to, that like a seed has been planted here. He sees you as a person that is a go-getter, and they can do it if they really put your mind to. He is definitely attracted to you physically, and I see this card not on a sexual connotation. I see it as his desire to impregnate you. I see that. Or maybe it doesn't necessarily mean that he wants to impregnate you, but he wants to to ejaculate inside of you. Let's put it this way. Okay, I said that. And oh, we got the moon here. Let's take all these cards out. I'm going to read them all in reverse, okay? So he sees you as a very mysterious woman, and he daydreams about you day and night. The moon represents dreams. He sees you like the woman of their dreams. That's what the moon is about. And we were talking the moon is in Cancer. So we were just talking about that. He sees you as a very fragile, very sensitive person, but very mysterious in the same time. And you tend to be a bit passive and detached, because you observe people energies, and you want to make sure your moves are very cautious and calculating. We got here he's kind of worried that you are a bit on a manipulative side, but it can be also him, because the moon represents a mirroring effect. So whatever, he's a very intelligent person himself, but he feels that because you're very similar, you resonate each other's way of thinking, and it's mirror effect on each other's behavior, right? So this is also the King of Swords. This guy is very smart and articulative and very sharp. So he also likes about you your brain. He's fascinated with the way you think and you act. And the moon being passive, he's fascinated by the fact that there's not a much communication, because they have communication here, but the communication is so esoteric, is so on the 5D level, and it's so understood. It reminds me that song, I Just Understood. Oh my God, yes. It's the song that says, when we make love, it's understood. That song from White Snakes. You know, for the first time, he feels like with you, there was no need for words, okay? Because making love is is understood, you know? You just know what, he knows what you want and what he wants, and you're just reciprocating that on a mental level, right? You're feeding and nurturing, I would say, nurturing each other's thoughts and desires. And he never met somebody that understands them on such a deep level. Okay, I hate that they put a guy like this here, damn it, but he has a beard there. that's what we know. So he likes to make like a statement with you. He's like very firm with what he wants, and he was gonna get it in at his own terms. But there is he's very turned on by your sense of humor. The moon is a comedian. It can be an artist. It can be an actress, an actor. You both are very. She's like wide open here. It's like you are very open to thinking outside the box in different ways. Oh my God, yes. The knowledge and the thoughts are like thinking outside the box. That can be even experimental to some degree. You guys, yeah, you do have that type of thinking. The thinking is very deep on levels that it's impossible to be understood by people. Yeah, he finds you very beautiful, like a star, like a movie star. The moon represents like yeah, like a like a dream, like a movie star. Um, and yeah, you guys, like he really wants to please you. He wants to understand your mind in a way that he wants to do everything he can to stimulate your mind too. He feels like you need mental stimulation. So he goes back and forth with all his resources to please you. And I think the way to your Vijay is through your brain, and he knows that. So he needs to stimulate you. And he also triggers you in ways to bring out that creativity side of you by not being passive, but actually exploring and expanding those deep thoughts and whatever artistic form of expression you have, that you keep it hidden, because this is secrecy and hidden thoughts, right? He said he wants you to open up to that. Whatever, sexual level, whatever your thoughts you have, you got to express it. He dreams about a woman like that, a woman who also knows their boundaries, because the moon is secretive and boundaries. But in the same time, when it comes to bed, when they're in bed, the two of you, look at him like the tower. This is actually like the little death, you know what I mean? The orgasm is very explosive. Probably he masturbates thinking about you. And yeah, that's what the tower is. The tower is about religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you can either be on the same page when it comes to certain beliefs, or you are both maybe. By religious factor, spiritual path means that maybe you are very open-minded, both of you. I mean, you don't let any form of spiritual impact or religious factors. Maybe those two, even if they're different, they have the opposites attract. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it could be that. But maybe there's no opposition at all. You guys maybe are on the same mindset when it comes to that. And like I said, the greatest orgasm that they experience with you in their mind, in their head, because this is a dream after all, it's because they feel so stimulated by and intrigued by your mystery and by your way of thinking. And they like it when you are very spontaneous and you are very raw on the way you express your thoughts. Remember, the King of Swords, he's the king of thoughts and communication. So if he wants to communicate, he will communicate. But there is a passivity on communication. And that he does it because he knows when people are not being very real. And he's trying maybe to bring out the rawness, like being real and spontaneous and things like that, and being more artistic, speaking, more open and participating in community. So that turns him on, seeing you interacting with other people. And that's how he feels sexually attracted to you, and that's what brings him. If your question would be if he's masturbating, thinking about you, yes, he is. Like the tower is about the outcome after the release stage. Yeah. Explosive. It believes that sex with you would be explosive. I mean, with the moon and this guy here is like, ugh, it's good stuff. He certainly has like a hard on with the ace of pentacles there, like Woody. Oh my God, look at that, the Woody. I wasn't even thinking about that. Ooh, it's right there. Okay, thank you. That's A. Now let's see these guys here, sexually speaking. Okay. Oh my God. So we got here again the King of Swords on this reading, the other one, but it's a different deck. We had it on the first one, King of Swords, and now we have the King of Swords and from another deck here. So there's a lot of the brainstorming here. So there's a lot of people. Look, we got the Patience, which is Temperance. There's a lot of lust and desires on this. And the Temperance, she likes to think outside the box too, and she is very experimental. She doesn't mind blending formula, different situation, different scenarios to get the best out of it. And maybe he likes that about you, that you are so extroverted and you are so versatile. Yeah, that's what I was saying, because there's a blending of the seed here that she's planting. It comes because of the diversity of the experimentation, whatever she's been, creativity. Yeah, 1 + 4 is 5, which is the fifth house of Leo, which is about creativity. And Temperance is a very passionate card. It's about learning, higher education, long distance traveling, and it feels that you are so intelligent and smart and well traveled. He also thinks that you speak very different languages, so maybe he believes that you are like an international lover type of kind of person. Like you are very comfortable in your skin in different cultures and different environments. That's something that I was going to add also on the first one, religious factors. I feel like he sees you very comfortable in different different level of communities, different type of backgrounds. Yeah, because especially if you are a well-traveled person like this Temperance card, he finds that fascinating. He finds it that, yeah, again we got the King of Swords here. Oh my God, and we got the Ten of Cups. He thinks that love and sex would be fabulous here because there is so much feelings, deep feelings, and he feels like with the Ten of Cups, this is like a dream come true. What he always wanted and wished is like a dream come true, seeing you, and on a physical, sexual level, mental level, he feels that you have it all. Here with a Temperance, you actually have it all because she blends all kinds of formulas. So she is very extroverted and very open-minded to explore and learn different situations in different subjects in life, right? So he believes that when it comes to be in bed, you are open to everything. I don't know what everything might means to him, but he's like drunk in love. He's like falling off the bed. Look at that. And she's like, she's like, and he's like, really? You can do that to me? I'm like, what was that? Like, I just gave you a deep throat. I'm just joking. But I mean, who knows what's in his mind, right? And she's like, oh, really? Did that scare you? I thought I was doing a good job. He's like, no, I love it. I'm just, I'm just shaking. I'm weak on my knees here. I can't. I can't stay, not even lying down in bed. I'm falling off the bed. I mean, this is like a dream come true. Probably he sees you in his dream for sure, and he is like I feel a sense of restlessness here. I'm gonna say this too, and not very positive side. Maybe he drinks, or maybe he used to drink. I don't know, but there is when sometimes 10 of cups represent drinking habits. Maybe he drinks to forget, or maybe drinks to indulge in that dream world, to soothe certain aspects of his personal life so he feels more happy and love just thinking and dreaming about you. That's just another aspect. On the sexual connotation, he feels rewarded. He feels like you're giving and reciprocating this feelings, this connection. And you feel on 5D level like you are one, and you are actually like husband and wife, I would say. Like uh, I'm gonna say also this one, since I have here the two of cups. There is a soulmate connection here, yes, and this is the true love. Oh my God, this row is like fabulous. He believes that you are the one. Yeah, this is a soulmate connection, and even though there's not much physical connection right now, because I see water here and water here, but he knows that you are the true love of theirs, whatever. He believes that he has tested you, because this guy is very calculating. He has tested you on a mental and emotional level so much that he knows now that you are the one. Now, this is just a sexual and desires and dreamy reading, so I don't know on a physical plane how this is going to go, but on their head and their mind and their dreams, they know you are the one. They have dreamed about you, and they've tested you, and they know that you complete them with the 10 of cups and the 2 of swords. You complete them, the 2 of water. You see, you both are giving this heart into each other's cup, and you're like, drop it, baby, and you're yeah, you drop it. I guess you both are feeding that. You both are feeding that with love, that cup. It's one heart, right? And that's a true love. There it is. This is the romance of a lifetime. Maybe because water, that is related to music and romantic, right? So maybe you guys are singing songs to each other, or who knows what they're doing. But whatever is happening, remember, it's it's very romantic. So if you feel it's painful because there's calculation, it's just because he needs to put his planning in order to get things done in a certain way. But he feels major attraction for you, and he feels that you complete them on a very high level, that nobody has touched their heart like you have done. Okay, so that's very important to know. And it feels like sexually, you guys are so open to different positions and different form of yeah, positions of sex. And yeah, with the 2 of cups, we have here we have again a Cancer here and a Venus. So sexual desires, like this moon here, this is like a mirror. And again, I feel like for some of you, you like maybe they dream to have sex with you in a mirror, like a mirror. I hear like mirroring. So like maybe when they're doing you, they like to see you when there's a mirror there and watching you. There's something, I see that element here. Okay, he likes that. He might even like to be intimate with you in public places. I see like a lot of trees and forest here. Those are wishes and dreams. Okay, so if you guys don't like it, that's fine, but I'm just saying that that's what they're dreaming. They're dreaming somewhere public, or somewhere that somebody's watching, like watching from the outside in, You see, like here, somebody's watching always from the outside in, and they like that the sense of being caught in the action. Yeah, that's a dream. And maybe just to see your facial expressions, how you respond when he pleases you. He likes to see that he feels masculine, then he's happy to please his woman and make her feel good. That how he's making her feel, right? And a man gets very turned on by the way you express your feelings and desires and your passions when you're during the act, because it feels a sense of reward that they're doing a wonderful job, and you're very satisfied. So yeah. My gosh, yes. So that's B, and now we go to the C. We got the Two of Swords. Oh wow. Oh, the Knight of Swords now. Oh gosh, this guy is a horny one. And we got the Ace of Pentacles again. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Wedding. Oh, this guy. Oh, and the Strength card. Oh my God, the third one. Okay, you guys are like, you are like the same person with yin and yang here. Like there is feelings, but there is mental stimulation. Uh, he loves how unpredictable you are, because this guy is like one way, cold face, and then bang, but there's a lot of passion in there. And he can be doing the same because this is the moon in Libra, the moon in Gemini. So it's the sense of that double personality. So you don't know what you get today and tomorrow. Instantly, the cup and the wheel changes right away drastically. But that is what stimulates them, and that's what stimulates you. Um, the Knight of Swords, he's a very action-packed kind of guy. So on a sexual meaning, he really wants to connect with you on a very, he might even like a bit of a rough sex. Okay, I'm gonna say this because that's, it's not a king, so this is a knight, and in a bit a bit less diplomatic. Events that occur with great speed, creative solutions. Yes, he stimulates your mind to the way that, to the extent that he loves when um, when you kind of surrender, when he's capable to make you surrender to what he truly desires and wants from you. He sees this great potential in you. There's a hidden side, a lot of passion that you keep it locked in there. It's never get explored, not enough. And you're just putting this facade or whatever it is, and he's intrigued by that hidden aspect of yours, and that turns him on, and that's what he feels like. He just wants to run into your arms when he sees that hidden aspect of you, right? The imperfection. He's the kind of guy that okay, now I got it, because I was getting there, but didn't know what he doesn't like perfection, even though he sees you perfect. Okay, you are beautiful, you're perfect, and everything. But he's more intrigued by the hidden aspect when he's able to trigger you and to make you release those feelings and deep emotions. He doesn't like that the perfect picture. He stimulates it by your imperfection, by when there's sense of vulnerability. There it is, vulnerability, passion, and fears and feelings. And this is a guy that, okay, I got it, on a sexual aspect, he likes to have sex with you, and he wants to make you come to the point when you can shed tears. I get it now, because that's the kind of impact. He comes rushing in with, he's like the savior. He's the one who makes it and breaks it. He loves that raw and that's rushing in and saving the day. And when they then you have makeup and breakup. Yeah, yeah, I get it. Because this guy is rough. Maybe it can be that he likes it rough. Sometimes he dreams about that with you, like pulling your hair. There's a little bit of vulnerability there. So maybe he likes to see you shedding some tears. I don't know. Some guys like that when it's like a tears of joy and pleasure, I'm assuming. Yeah. But he likes to see that you're enjoying that so much that maybe even your deepest sorrows are coming out. It's like that blockage of sexual blockage that maybe he's finally releasing that out of you. That's another aspect. Yeah. Maybe had this facade and you're blocked sexually, and now he is bringing the sexuality in you by you loving yourself more and being more feminine. Oh my God, you see, all this is like too picture perfect, too, I mean, even too cold and too detached, no feelings, no emotions, hidden. And he loves it when he sees this flirtatious, fun, a bit of irresponsible person, not too much, but like free spirited, right? Like just having fun, being out there and outgoing and nothing stupid, but just, and he gets attracted by that so much. And I feel that's what he's doing with you. And he loves the idea of that day when he can make love to you and and go so deep inside of you that you just, I feel like you finally release those feelings and emotions, and that like, because there's too much of this rigidness here. He wants to hear that he can make you come and you're like, like a release of emotions. Yeah, yeah, he likes that. We got the Knight of Pentacles. My God, he is so on you. He is so consistent with you. He's so persistent with you. Whatever he's doing with you in your brain, this Knight of Swords, he's taking his sweet time with you. He he knows what he's doing. Look now, he's so rough and then he's so slow. The Knight of Pentacles being slow. So he likes it rough and then nice and easy. Like that song of Tina Turner. Oh my gosh. We like it rough and then nice and easy. Oh my gosh. And he likes both sides of the coins. He likes to feel that, he's giving it to you hard, and then he goes gentle on you and treats you with such a gentleness and sweetness and like a real woman, and he loves to give it to you from behind, like a doggy style. Yeah, I see it here too. He likes to see your facial expressions when he is doing it to you. Yeah, he likes when you twist your head like this so he can see your face. This is a guy that really enjoys facial expressions. So that's the only way for him to know that if he's really is pleasing his woman. And yeah, he likes to go rough and gentle. Yeah, he definitely. And on non-sexual connotation, he means that this guy, he is 100% devoted and focused on you. Okay. So in case you want, oh my God, look, you got the wedding card here. I mean, this situation involves marriage. Maybe in his dreams he wished that you were the one he's gonna marry, because it's the two of you here. Here again, we got the Two of Swords. So is that on the mental and emotional level, you guys are very compatible. I feel like this guy again here. I see in the woods here. This is the woman he always wanted to marry. I think he's the kind of guy that mental sexual level, he wanted this perfect match. He wanted the perfect woman that is so passionate and is not afraid of being very open sexually with them, especially if he's your own husband, right? This guy maybe won't want to do it in the woods, and there's somebody there watching and say, "Hey man, what you doing to that woman?" And in the strength card, he's like hard on, and he's like, "I'm fucking my wife. Do you mind?" And he's the lucky son of a gun. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, to that extent, like that's the type of woman he wants, and was never afraid to marry a woman like that, never. But he just happened to never met her, and never met her in the right time. Timing is everything, right? So maybe you guys are lucky, and maybe you are in the right circumstances to make this happen. But he definitely was never afraid. If he would have met a woman like that, he would have married her instantly, with all those awkwardness and imperfection, and maybe that a bit of the thinking outside the box, and you know, different, right? Being different and unique, right? Because he's like that too. You people are the couple. Now I see this. You people are the couple that might go to church or have this normal face in front in public. You are so normal, so, but behind the curtains, you two are so explosive. Like, yeah, that's the typical couple that goes to church or sing the church song, but then when they're in bed, man, we got Leo here, very passionate card, strength, um, passion. Like, he finds you such a passionate woman, and that's the woman he wanted and dreamed of marrying. And I think you are the one. There's a lot of Leo. Maybe there's a lot of masculine energy in you. Maybe you're extroverted. Maybe you're very not exuberant, expressive and confident, and maybe you're an entertainer, because of the fifth house of Leo. It's about public speaking, talking, they're having, entertaining people, being a joker, funny, silly. Yeah, he loves that you have all that element, and that he finds it fascinating. And I mean, why wouldn't he want a woman like that? When you're being silly and laughing and joking, and then out of the blue, you're just like having some hot, great, rough sex, and then you go nice and easy, and you're just on the same place, same mind. You play with both coins. It's not one way or is that way. They're both ways. You juggle like yeah. That's what makes this exciting, right? Yeah, he definitely likes somebody that is a bit on the rough side, just a bit, just to show that you're open to things and to enjoy yourself with him, right? And not afraid. Yeah, that's what it is with the third one. And I hope you guys liked it. What else with the Knight of Air? Oh, yeah, I think this is it. I think I said it all. So that's what that goes on in their mind and in their head. And yeah, all these cards were fabulous, guys. I mean, you guys are all horny, I tell you that. Okay. And I will start doing, so now I'm going to be more present here for you guys, because my guy, he stopped talking to me, because if I don't do readings here, he would never talk to me. So that's why I'm forced to come here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on our next reading. Bye.